flock of seagulls.
What's up, everyone, and welcome to Columbus Park here in Medford, Massachusetts for the first round of the 2025 MIAA statewide tournament. I'm Josh Delgazo alongside Justin Hahn, and for the tournament we have a GBL matchup. It's the Crimson Tide taking on the Medford Mustangs for the third time this season. And the Crimson Tide will be looking to avenge those two losses, as they didn't fare too well in those games, not scoring a run while giving up an aggregate score of 23. It was 12-0 the first go-around and 11-0. So the Tide working against the Vegas odds in this one, but hey, that's why we play the games, and it's always tough to beat a team 3 times. Justin, in those first two matchups, obviously it wasn't easy going for the Tide, but here we are, brand new season, win or go home. Tide, well, they need to get on the board first and try to see how that plays out. But, what are some of the advantages they can look to exploit from a familiar foe?
Well, I mean, you've seen them twice already in the season, and to me that means that you know what's coming. You know their drills. So, I mean, hopefully you'll be able to make a play off that. Alternatively, they're on a hot streak right now, winning the last 2 games. So hopefully they build off that momentum, and we'll see the Tide come in and win this one.
Yeah, you definitely always want to come in here, winners of what you've recently played, and the Tide have done that, taking their last 2, and they have had a good season. They're 15-5, no slouches at that, but the Mustangs have enjoyed a very strong season, 18-2, starting 14-0 before they lost to regional powerhouse Whittier Voc Tech, and then they lost to Marblehead. They also avenged that Whittier loss in the last game of the season by winning 1-0. They have 7 shutouts to their name this season. We mentioned 2 of those coming to the Crimson Tide. So this is a Mustang team that is looking to make some noise, and they get to do so at the friendly confines of their home field. The winner of this game will take on the number 2 seed Wachusett Mountaineers. Wachusett has earned that seed with an 18-2 record themselves. They actually have 6 shutouts, and they are typically a major player in this softball tournament. So I believe that game is slated for Sunday, so the winner of this game will be heading out to Holden, Massachusetts for a little bit of Wachusett softball. The loser, unfortunately, their season will end here today. But again, making it to the postseason is certainly a congratulations that goes your way. And you're playing for all the marbles today.
Absolutely. And once you get up to Wachusett, once you get up to those mountains, it's a whole different ballgame.
Higher altitude. I mean, I'm a big ski guy. Certainly the slopes will be closed right now. Although, finally, we've seen some weather that resembles the actual calendar that we're in right now. But, Wachusett, always a good time taking the slopes. I usually hit the greens to start off, a few blues, maybe a black diamond or 2. But if it gets a little too icy, I try to get back to the bunny slopes. But, all right, so that's what's happening here. We're moments away. The Mustangs are finishing up their warm-ups right now, and then we will have this game underway. But we're happy to bring it to you on EHS-TV, live on YouTube through our Everett Public Schools channel. Again, Josh Delgazo, Justin Hahn, looking forward to all the action.
Hart, just leave it. Go on that camera.
on 3. 1, 2, 3, Everett!
Go, let's get him early.
Is it the same lineup? Yeah.
Yep, same lineup.
What's the change up?
Your bag stays towel?
I put them on the bench.
I know, I won't say that. Let's not forget about it.
All right, we are about ready to begin the top of the first inning. The host Mustangs take the field first, led by their star pitcher, number 22, Kylie. We do have just last names. We have first initials, but that might get weird, so we're going to keep it with the last names. Kylie, in the last meeting with the Crimson Tide, Kylie fanned 12th. So you can see a large part of that Mustang 18-2 record and all those shutouts, the 7 shutouts. Well, reason to believe there's a strong pitcher.
Oh, absolutely, And I heard the girls on the Everett bench warning each other, hey, remember the changeup, remember the changeup. So clearly they know what happened last time and they don't want to repeat it.
And just like that, leadoff hitter, the freshman Ariana Osorio Bonilla reaches first base on a beautiful bloop to left field. A fine season for the young freshman who plays second base, has handled the leadoff chores this year. And just like that, Justin, the Tide, using their familiarity, getting a big base hit. And, of course, a pitcher's best friend is a changeup on top of a great fastball. And that is a fair ball as it dives dead into the ground. But the job was performed, sacrificing the base runner over to second base. So nice job by Olivia Dresser getting down the bunt just in front of home plate. And that advances Osorio Bonilla to second. So now with a runner in scoring position.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but I think we saw Dresser threatening the bunt last game that we did.
Yeah, Dresser's big time. Dresser's a sophomore, plays shortstop, and can just do it all. A terrific hitter, lays down bunts, has a great bat. This is Ashley Seward. Oh, that is a great play made by the shortstop, number 9, Tadia. What a play. Tadia got on her Mustang to track that down, and that was one of the Tide's top hitters, senior Ashley Seward. So you got to give Tadia a tip of the hat there, and now it's on to the cleanup hitter, number 22, Alexa Yuga, another senior. Yuga has had a fine career here for the Crimson Tide, following a long line of Yuga athletes, and Alexa will look to see if a base hit can help score Osorio Bonilla. But we have 2 outs in the inning, so Osorio Bonilla is running on contact. No, nicely handled by the catcher.
Can't quite see the number there, Josh.
Yeah, but that was a great defensive play. We'll
great.
look to get that cleared up and give that credit. Yuga hits it over to second base. Bobbled. Yuga digs it. Oh, but nice recovery by the second baseman. And the Mustangs will retire the side, stranding a base runner for the Crimson Tide on second base. That play was made by number 2, Andreessen. Nice piece of contact by Yuga. And the Tide, again, good start, but they will head into the bottom of the first. We are at zeros here.
Outfield first, step to go, Thank you. Hey, outfield, you want to respect this first three. All right?
All right, the Crimson Tide now ready to take the field in the bottom of the first inning, led by their ace pitcher, senior number 5, Peyton Warren. And Warren
leading off the batting order, Tadia, the one who just made that phenomenal play, their shortstop from Medford.
Talk about it, Justin. That was big time. And Tadia puts a rocket down the third base line. That will go foul, but that'll get the attention of Alexa Yuga, who's playing the hot corner, as Tadia turned on that one really quickly.
Oh, yeah.
Warren has had a fine season, leading the Tide to a 15-5 record. And that ball is smashed, but not before the steady glove from center fielder Jayla Davila, another senior for the Crimson Tide, who do shoulder a heavy senior load in their starting lineup. But Davila, who has been a mainstay in center field the last few years, comes up with a big out right there. Ooh, and showing the drag bunt is the second baseman, Andreessen, who recorded the final out of last inning after bobbling a rocket off of the bat of Alexa Yuga. Andreessen recovered nicely to get the out. Now Andreessen showing bunt. Scoreboard is not operable, so we'll have to keep count ourselves, which easier said than done. And that gets down. That's fair. And that is going to pull the first baseman, Graziella Foster, just off the bag. Nice job by Cassidy Rivera. It was a tough play. Threw a quick one down to first, but just taking Foster off the bag, and obviously with a hitter squaring a bunt like that, you know they have good speed, clearly being put in that situation. So,
yeah, and that's the risk you take when you go for the bunt.
Correction, that was ruled foul, so we're still at bat here. That one is in play, and that one is going to get down. That one does beat the coverage of Osorio Bonilla. So, correction on our end, that was foul the play before, but that bunt there was successfully laid down, and the Mustangs reaching first with one out, and it's their number 3 hitter, Riccioli, the lefty.
Hey, 5. That's it, right there. I can't see the ball, Joy.
That just misses. And I can hear the dugout. This is Joy Riccioli. So Joy taking the first 2 pitches. And that's in the dirt, but that's going to advance Andreessen to second base. So now with a runner in scoring position, exactly position A for the Mustangs with their number 3 hitter at the plate.
You know, that's one. Our catcher has usually been on the ball every single time, but it just takes one little misplay, especially with the Jets on Andreessen.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And I'm glad you alluded to the play of Cassidy Rivera, who's been outstanding behind the plate all season long. But nice job battling back for Peyton Warren. Way to battle back for Warren as the count runs full. And that's going to be outside for ball 4. So the Mustangs now with runners on first and second. This is the number 4 hitter, Conti, number 21, Conti. And this is Sidney Conti. So I'm doing my best to pick up the first names that are coming from the dugout.
You got pretty good ears.
I got good ears. I passed my hearing test today at the high school, led by Julianne Whitson and David Babineau. Ooh, that is skied high into the air, and that is going to grab nothing but aluminum atop the Mustangs dugout. I'm glad it didn't go further into that parking lot. That's where I did choose to park. Maybe not the wisest decision, but I didn't see a lot of cars in there, and maybe that's why. That ball's ripped. That's scorched. That gets it to the glove quickly of Mia Allen. Nice job by Mia to field that clean, but that ball was ripped on the ground, and the bases are loaded for the Mustangs, and only one out here in the bottom of the first.
I liked Andreessen's reaction time there, who's running on third right now. She got to the base, checked her coach, checked the ball, just decided to stay put.
Yeah, smart decision. Allen got to it very quickly. And now it's the cleanup hitter, Lombardo, at the dish for the Stangs. That ball's ripped off of the glove of Warren. One runner will score. The second runner's coming around. Davila fires home. Good throw home. Rivera gets it, fires to third. That is going to punch out the lead base runner. Nice job by Cassidy Rivera, and a great throw by Jayla Davila. While not getting the second runner to score, it did lead to a quick relay from Rivera to third base. Yuga, nice job punching out the base runner. 2 outs now for the tie.
And Yuga, great reaction time on that. Just a little hop and down. Great reaction time. Great inning so far.
So let's see if they can get to that third out. Mustangs with 2 on the board. Base runner is at second. That is Lombardo. And at the dish is number 11, Mashavi. This is Eve Mashavi.
Got a girl, every pitch out. 1-1. Find some grass.
And that misses outside. This is a big batter to try to get out here. You want to try to keep this to 2. We've seen the Tide go down in other games, and they've responded battling right back. That ball skied in the air. Coming in is Seward, and nice job, steady with the glove is Seward to record the third and final out for the Tide. So we'll head to the top of the second inning. Mustangs with 2 on the board. They're up 2-0.
Good job, 3, 1, 2, 3, hey! Let's go, let's go!
Come on, Everett.
All right, leading things off for the Crimson Tide, it's the sophomore, number 15, Mia Allen, and that is going to be handled by the pitcher. That is Kylie getting the out on 1 pitch. So exactly what the Mustangs like, 1 pitch, 1 out. And now this is the first baseman, number 25, Graziella Foster.
We've seen Foster up to bat many times in the games that we've done together, Josh. She's a threat.
No doubt, Justin. Foster is big time. Foster is a sophomore. So while we did mention it is a senior-laden group for the Crimson Tide, their underclassmen are exceptional. We talked about Osorio Bonilla being a freshman, and then you got a trio of sophomores with Dresser, Allen, and Foster. So this is, and those are actually, that's it. Everyone else in the lineup is a senior. There's not a junior that's in the starting lineup, but still a good thing to have for your future, and then you look to have some of those other underclassmen come up. But Foster, the first baseman. Nice job by Foster. That's going to get up the middle for a base hit. Good piece of hitting.
Absolute rip by Foster, and that we've seen her do it time and time again.
A bright future for Graziella. All right, so now it's the pitcher looking to help her own cause. Number 5, Peyton Warren. Warren looks to square around. That's going to get to the backstop, and Foster's going to wisely take second. Warren sends that into the power alley, but it's going to be handled nicely by the center fielder. That looks like, again, we're looking at a light-colored number in the sun.
A little hard to read.
Yeah.
A little hard to read.
That might have been, it was a single digit. I think that was Lombardo, number 3. That's what I'm going to go with. We'll try to confirm after. But that, needless to say, that records the out. That's the second out. And now this is the center fielder, Jayla Davila, who had a couple real nice plays last inning, grabbing a line drive out. And then a beautiful throw home. That is going to be skied to Tadia at shortstop, and that will retire the side. The Mustangs with a very quick inning in the field. And we will head to the bottom of the second. Mustangs on top, 2-0. Bottom of the second inning, leading off for the Mustangs. This is O'Brien, number 7.
Great start for Peyton.
Yeah, Peyton's dealing right now. That ball is skied. Davila gets back. That's just shy of the fence. O'Brien heads to second and will take the stand-up double on a deep shot that almost left the yard. Allen and Davila raced over nicely, but that was just ran out of real estate for that one. Nice job by Davila to get it in. And now we have the pitcher. It's Kylie.
If I had one critique on that last play, right, it'd be I didn't hear the center fielder talking.
Got to communicate. Got to communicate. And right there, that pitch made it to the backstop. So O'Brien now advances to third base. That one's coming almost this way. Ooh. Played off the fence, so that's
Careful,
a foul
Coach
ball.
Carroll.
That's it. Oh, yeah? Coach Carroll's on the scooter. Nice job by Rivera handling that. That one is skied, and Yuga trying to get around the third baseman. That's a tough one right there.
It's a tough read, for sure.
Kylie still at the plate. Kylie's going to hit that off the end of the bat, but it's going to work. Gets over the outstretched glove of Dresser. And the Mustangs put their third run on the board. Kylie reaches safely over at first. Now this is number 15, Isla McInnes. That misses outside.
It's an interesting stance McInnes is taking.
Yeah, I'm glad you pointed that out. It's you can see it. It's like a deep bend with the front leg.
Yeah.
Squares around, lays down the bunt, nicely done. Alexa Yuga fires over to first, and that just beats the tag, the glove actually, of Foster. That was a great play by Yuga, but again, really good speed displayed by Isla McInnes to beat that out. So now we have base runners on first and second, and we are back to the top of the order.
And I think we know what the stance is all about now.
Yeah, I guess it kind of puts you in position. They square around and bunt, kind of pivot, right? Quick little pivot there. You squish the ant with the front leg, you know?
Just a little bit. Got Bird Marchand on camera.
Yeah, that's the one. The one and only Bird Marchand.
Absolute legend.
Oh, he is. We saw a flock of birds take off right before first pitch. It was simply on the communication from Bird himself. He got him to move. And that is going to walk and load the bases. So Mustangs now with a key opportunity to add more runs. They're on top 3-0. And this is Ruby Andreessen.
I like that name.
I do too.
Ruby?
That's a great name. So
Great.
Ruby, bases loaded. And we saw Andreessen again making some nice plays in the field.
Yeah.
Another one with some great speed, perhaps the fastest. Showcased it early on in that first at bat. So Andreessen looking to add more to the tally sheet for the Mustangs, who are on top 3-0.
And Warren looking to get the strike right here.
Yeah, this would be big. This is Warren trying to get a punch out right now.
Exactly what she was looking for.
That's it right there. That was huge.
It looked like Warren just caught the corner of the plate there.
Yeah, that was big. Nice job by Warren.
That's Peyton Warren, not Taylor Warren.
Not Taylor Warren. Oh, that ball's ripped. And that gets down. Seward going to field it from right field. Fires it in. Nice throw, actually. The base runner was able to score. So 2-run score on that line drive to right field. And now the Mustangs on top 5-0.
Hit it, hit the run now. Come on, kiddo.
So we got runners at first and third. And, nice job by Rivera.
Ooh, got him.
And got some help from the backstop, but good job by Rivera acting quickly there. Runner does advance from first to second. So now we have 2 runners in scoring position. That ball is smashed. That's in the power alley. Going to get to the fence. That was ripped off the bat of Sidney Conti. The 2 runners on, both scored. So another double, 2 runners in, and the Mustangs now on top 7-0. We're going to have a little timeout called here. Peyton looking for a little bit of water.
So, Josh, I'm Peyton Warren. I'm pitching right now. What do you think we're talking about over here?
Yeah, we're just trying to, however they come. I mean, right now you realize that there's a solid chance the base runner scores from second. If we can try to minimize that, keep it to that final run, you know, it's going to put an 8 spot on the board if it comes through. It's 7-0 right now, but you're just trying to minimize the damage. It's been a solid inning. There's been some really well placed and well hit balls for the Mustangs, but Warren's just trying to deliver strikes, trying to keep her defense in it, a chance to just try to reset right now, and then we'll reassess when we get back to the dugout and get the bats back out into the field. And just like that, that's a good way to answer.
Not for nothing, Josh, but the Tide have actually been playing phenomenally. I haven't seen that many errors this entire game so far. So, you know, Medford just really showing their ability with the bats today.
Yeah, you're seeing a big reason why as to these Mustangs are 18-2. I mean, again, this is you can see they're really well coached. They're fundamentally sound. There's not a weak spot in their lineup. So you just got to kind of tip your hat right now. Warren with a great pitch, picking up her second strikeout of the inning. Nice job by Peyton Warren doing it herself. That's now the second out by way of the K. So good job by Peyton digging down here.
All she needed was a little water.
That's it.
That's it.
Now it's Eve Mishavi. And that's fouled. So Warren right now in a good rhythm, firing some strikes. Good job. That's pounded into the ground. Yuga comes up firing. Nice play by Yuga. Good low catch by Foster and outstanding. Peyton Warren digging deep there, getting those 3 outs, and it keeps it at 7. So now the Tide heading to the dugout, going to get the bats back out. Right now you're just looking to get a few back. We don't need to catch up all in one. Just try to get a few back, get the momentum going a little bit, see where it goes.
We got to end the goose egg streak is what we need here.
That's big, and I feel like if you can get one, more will come, right? But there's definitely, the more this goes on, that does start to set in your head a little bit. That, you know, against Kylie and these Mustangs, still haven't had any runs in your favor yet. So let's see if they can come back here in what will be the top of the third inning. Mustangs on top 7-0.
Let me show you. Let me show you. Way over way.
All right, so top of the third inning for the Tide, looking to try to get on the board here. This is number 2, Cassidy Rivera, the catcher. Cassidy, we keep saying it, does such a great job defensively. Let's see if the senior can try to get things going for a Tide team that just looking to get one on the board to try to get some of that mental block against this team. Ooh, that one comes in a little high and tight. Nice job by Rivera getting out of the way.
She kind of matrixed that one, Josh. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, I mean, that was some real quick reactions. And just like that, working the quick walk. So that's one way to try to get back into this. The Tide getting their leadoff runner on, and now we're back to the top of the order for Osorio Bonilla. And Bonilla reached with a base hit in her first at bat. So 1-for-1 is Osorio Bonilla. That one's going to be out of play.
And the trees are going to take that one.
Yeah, right. I was waiting for it to land. I said, wait, we have gravity here, right? You know,
Maybe they don't have it in Medford. All right.
Maybe not. Columbus Park. Nice little park. This place is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's
I like
pretty
it.
nice.
Nice field.
Little hidden away. Getting here.
Hidden gem.
Getting here today.
Yeah, no doubt. I'm like, wait, it's down this street? You know, I started to question GPS. I'm like, are we in the right place? And then, yeah, sure enough. You'd never know it, though, like when you turn down the street. And that one is also out of play.
Again.
Apparently that didn't land.
Oh, it did.
Oh, yeah.
I saw it. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yep. Nope.
Landed right on your front seat.
Whoa. Oh, baby. Okay. Yep. All right. So 2 strikes now to Osorio Bonilla. Getting some instructions. Quick little timeout called here by Coach Post Chavo. Stacy Post Chavo now talking things over. I think there's we got a little bit of something in the eye of Osorio Bonilla. Maybe some dirt. Timeout granted to try to clear out the optics right now. The freshman who really, what a fine season. And, you know, again, when it's all said and done, Osorio Bonilla will, you know, be a 4-year starter. I mean, that's pretty big stuff to do as a freshman.
And it's not like, you know, it's not like she's one of the freshmen that comes in and, you know, doesn't really do anything. We've seen her time and time again get on base.
Oh, yeah, no. And she's got good speed, very solid in the field. So takes a ball right there. So Rivera on first base, no outs. And that's going to catch the corner. And a quick snap throw down. Rivera gets back to first, but keeping honest on that quick throw. And that will punch Osorio Bonilla out on the called strike 3 on the corner. So now it is Olivia Dresser. Big spot for Dresser. Ball 1. That one is sent into
the bleachers.
Yeah, a little bleacher ball there. And you can see that one off the end of the bat, stinging the hands a little bit there. Dresser, tough as nails. Oh, nice job by Dresser. That gets through. Excellent job handling the off-speed pitch. Dresser stayed balanced, waited on the pitch patiently. Good job. Good piece of hitting right now. So we got 2 base runners on, 1 out, and why not? Big spot for Ashley Seward. This is who you want up at the dish right now.
Seward almost made a great play earlier in the game from right field as well. You know, threw it straight into home plate.
Yeah, no, Seward's terrific. I mean, again, another great career that she's had here at Everett. And a big-time spot. Rivera's at second. Dresser's at first. Good cut right there. Good cut. That's a good pitch right there. We got 2 strikes. Kylie can really fire. I mean, it's a big-time pitcher. The high heat stays high. Nice job by Ashley leaving that one there. Oh, nice
Way
job.
to stay alive by Seward.
Staying alive. That was big. 22 on the count, 2-2. Good eye. That's going to work the count full. Big pitch upcoming. This is big. Oh, that's fair. Oh,
Just by an inch foul.
oh man, that was close. And Seward can run, so I mean, she was digging that one.
Oh, yeah. She would have made that.
Oh, easy. That would have. I was hopeful that because it was barehanded but it was in foul territory. But I thought maybe it took the last bounce fair. I don't know. It was close, but again, no contest there.
Although, I think Seward was using a 9-iron on that last hit.
Oh yeah. Oh man, Kylie returns with a big one right there. That's a big punch out. Now we got 2 outs. We're running on contact. This is Alexa Yuga. Off speed, gets to the backstop. Rivera's going to take third. Advancing to second is Dresser. Base hit right now. Good chance you'll score 2. Again, running on anything, 2 outs. You can hear Coach Post-Chapo letting her base runners know. You run on contact.
Just not when it goes that way.
Another one foul. Got a big chuckle out of Jeff Natio, our live stream producer today. I want to extend our well wishes to Joe Cam. We've been battling illness all week, but Joe's still wheeling and dealing from home.
Joe, if you're watching, we miss you.
We miss you, buddy. I know you're getting well rested for what's a big week ahead. We got school committee, and then we have the pride flag raising ceremony, and then we have Everett High School's graduation. So we'll be wheeling and dealing the next 3 days of next week, and we have Cam well rested in that bullpen, ready to come out throwing strikes.
And graduation's always the big one.
Oh yeah, Super Bowl. All right, so Yuga battling right now. That one's hit off the end of the bat. Kylie's going to field her position and make the throw over to first, and the Mustangs once again, they keep the 0 on the board. They know how to avert danger, and that's going to end the top half of the third inning. Mustangs on top 7-0.
Thanks.
I like when people got into the playoffs.
Bottom of the 3, Josh Delgazo.
Yes, it is. Mustangs, again, continuing to showcase their defensive prowess while swinging a pretty good bat. So they're on top 7-0, and this is going to be
Number 7, believe it or not.
number 7, O'Brien, who got it started for them last inning. This is Ava O'Brien, I'm picking up, I believe. Yeah.
Sorry if we do get your names wrong. We only have your first initial.
Thanks for pointing that out, Justin. Yep, we are working our best. Definitely always trying to show love for the whole broadcast.
I did not get my ears checked by Sue Lomas today, so.
Yes, no, I saw that. I saw you skipped on that one. That one is going to go foul.
I like the vibe. Yeah, I used to wear it. I don't know.
Go AOB. Let's see one, kid. Come on.
Warren doing a little bowling.
Yeah, that one makes it.
I think she just got off the mound a little awkward there.
That one stays low. All right, full count.
You like it, give it a ride, AOB. Come on, 5.
And
Now it's going to be a full
sorry,
count.
correction. It was 3-1. That's my mistake. So 3-2.
We don't have Bird on the scoreboard this time.
We have a blank scoreboard. So sometimes I. Oh, that ball is smoked.
Seward.
Right on it, Ashley Seward. Great job getting right over there. Nice job by the right fielder. The senior coming up big. So first out right there on the leadoff hitter of the inning. And now again, this is the pitcher. This is Kylie. And that one's going to get down.
Beautifully fielded by Mia, though.
Yeah, quickly holding it to a single. This is Isla McInnes, number 15.
And McInnes, this is the bunt. The
That's
weird
right.
stance to the bunt,
Correct.
if I'm not
Correct.
mistaken.
That is.
It's just very interesting to me.
Yeah, it must be even on the regular swing. Just must be something she's very comfortable with on that turning radius, because ultimately that power is generated from the back leg. You want to get the hips, and then that brings the bat through. So we got.
Got a good swing, though.
1 out. And we saw this last time. You can do this multiple times. So Kylie, as soon as Kylie reaches base, they put in a pinch runner. So we have a pinch runner for Kylie at first. And that runner is going to take off for second. Nice throw by Rivera, but a great jump by, it looks like, number 1, Kat Dixon. And you can see in the books that goes as a flex. So Dixon can flex and run at any opportune time. That's one of the things you can do here in the softball ranks. So Kat Dixon with a big steal, showing that speed. And that one just outside.
missed.
That was right on the border there, but the walk is issued. So we have 2 base runners on, 1 out, back to the top of the order.
4 for 15. 4 runners for 15.
And then another base runner comes in. Anzalone checks in. That base hit gets up the middle. Dixon's going to score from second base. Advancing to second is Anzalone, and the base hit by Tadia, who is enjoying a fine day so far.
Way to stay aggressive, pal.
Davila in center field just got a piece of that. Fumbled and then brought it in. But, great play all in all.
Yeah. This is Ruby Andreessen. And that's going to go foul.
Medford, big on the bunt game.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, I mean, again, fundamentally sound group. They have a lot of speed. When you have speed like that and you work your fundamentals, I mean, it's a great way to advance base runners and just put that continued pressure on the other team's defense. And that's what they're doing to the Crimson Tide. Warren's battling right now, but Medford's just doing every little thing right. We'll sound like a broken record, but again, 18-2 speaks for itself. Oh, Rivera. Oh, man, that was a good effort. Rivera laid out for that one. Couldn't come up with it, but great effort. Yuga also racing over.
Unfortunately, just tripped at the wrong moment there.
That's tough. You're going from dirt to grass. You can see where there's a little bit of a lip there. That's just kind of natural with that difference. Nice job by Warren picking up the punch out. That's 2 outs now. So the Mustangs 8-0 right now. 2 outs with runners at first and second. That ball's ripped. It's going to ricochet off the first base bag, and that is going to find another base runner. And that ball gets thrown around.
It's going to bring it to 9.
Beltadia doesn't waste any time, did not slow down her sprint. And with the second runner
that was 10, right?
Yeah, that's
10,
correct.
10 goose egg.
So 2 runners scored right there. So this is now a 10-0 game. And the Mustangs on top here in the bottom of the third.
Oh, let me show you what it is. Okay. This is the right side. Actually, how do I don't even know. Hi, Maddie. Okay, so it's like, I think Jalen knows how to do it. No, a bunch is like this. It's like, and you can do it on the other side. But like, a slap, it's like, you run up and you literally just stick your back. Yeah, but she was doing a slap, so she just looked at you before, and then she dropped in the butt. So it looks like she don't let us slap it. Because you do it to like have an advantage to run. So if you're slapping and you're lefty, you can run it through. If you're slapping and you're right, you have to run off. Yeah. Because then the umpire can't. We're already calling it. That's just so smart. Double high five. Oh my god, I could stand up. I was literally like, I couldn't speak. I wasn't sure. Did you see my realization? Oh, I don't know. I think so. I remember it.
So we have a pitching change for the Crimson Tide. Relieving Peyton Warren is the left fielder. It's the young sophomore, Mia Allen.
Now, I don't think I've seen Mia Allen pitch before.
I haven't either, but you can see this is also waiting in the wings for what's to come going forward. So Allen looks like the first off the bench, and Allen is terrific out in the outfield.
Yeah.
I saw Allen warming up before the game, which is kind of par for the course. You're going to obviously give your backup a little bit of time to warm up just in case if her number is called, and in this case it is. And again, Peyton Warren, definitely want to shower her with some praise. Really pitched her tail off, delivering strikes, had a couple strikeouts, and just some really good hitting and base running by the Mustangs. You just got to tip your hat. But Warren really dug deep, battled out there, and it is what it is. The Mustangs are just a really strong outfit that you just kind of bid them their hand right there. So we're in the bottom of the third inning. Mia Allen now, the sophomore, is going to pitch as we get some warm-ups. And here we go. So the first batter that Allen will face is number 21, Sid Conti.
I believe there's 2 outs, correct?
That is correct. 2 outs in the inning, Justin.
Let's see what Allen does here.
Once again, who else? What a great defensive play by Rivera, just making that play in the field.
And Mia, I think, just needs to take a step to the left, and she'll be nailing these right across the plate.
Absolutely, yeah.
Oof.
All right, so that's going to be a walk, and then taking off on the wild pitch, advancing to third, is number 12, Joy Riccioli. So we have runners at the corners for the Mustangs with 2 outs, and it is on to number 3, Lombardo. And this is Avery Lombardo, and Avery sends a hot shot off the batting cage foul.
I just want to take a moment to shout out the guardian of the stream, Jeff Natio, who not only is, making sure that all you folks at home can get this, but protecting us by holding a glove. He's protecting the stream with the glove.
Yeah, Jeffrey Natio is he's looking for a souvenir. Oh, and that one was a hot shot that came this way. Yuga reacted well, but again, that ball was really hit with some eyes and hair on it. So, wow. Good hitting right there by Avery Lombardo. So now we have Eve Mashavi. And that catches the corner. Nice pitch by Allen.
She's needed to get a little bit more warmed up. Didn't give her quite enough time, but I like the way that she's pitching so far. And the fact that she's a sophomore just means we got a good 2 years ahead of us.
No doubt, no doubt. That ball is ripped. And that's going to get past Seward.
Just past the glove of Seward there.
And that's going to score. That's going to clear the bases with a stand-up double for Mashavi. And that's going to put this at a 12-0 game right now.
Now, Josh, and believe me, I don't want this to happen, but remind me, what is the mercy rules again?
So as I understand it, if you have a 12-run lead and you get through, I believe it's 4 complete innings, then the mercy rule will go into effect. So a 12-run lead. So when we get into, so it can't take off here, but when we get into the 4th inning, the Tide will obviously bat first in that top of the 4th. I believe it's as simple as if Medford gets out of that inning unscathed, this will go to mercy. I don't believe it's the 5th inning because you play 7 innings. So I believe the game basically it's like their way of cutting it in half. We've seen this happen once, but it wasn't in the 4th inning. But I believe it went into effect. So forgive me for there's a little bit of haze on those details. But
there's a small gray area.
There's a small, but the cutoff is 12, and I'm quite certain it's 4 complete innings. We're in the bottom of the 3rd right now, so. And there's still one more out there that the Mustangs can add in. So we have 2 outs. We have a base runner at second. And yeah, this is Ava O'Brien, who, again, everyone in the lineup has really put together some good swings. And O'Brien has done that too. Keeping her dugout alert over there with the foul ball.
Ava in particular has been outstanding. We've seen her a few times at bat. And what I like what I'm seeing by Mia is I think she's putting a little spin on the ball.
Yeah.
Because we've seen like 3 fouls in a row here.
Oh, and good velocity, too. Mia bringing a good fastball right there. That is a fair. Oh, no, it hit the plate. Okay. All right, it ended up fair, but it bounced off the plate, which would rule it foul. Good heat by Mia Allen.
Yeah,
She's
absolutely.
got some velocity.
She's making me nervous on that first one, but she looks good.
And you know what? That's it kind of happens, right? You know, you get your first batter, you're coming into a game. Sometimes finding that strike zone can be a bit of a chore, but then you've seen Mia Allen settle in very nicely here. And that is strike 3 if it's recorded. Oh, wow. Graziella Foster with a snow cone for the kids records the 3rd and final out.
I like that one.
Thank you. Thank you. And that's how this one ends in the bottom of the 3. So we've gone 3 complete, and it's the Mustangs on top, 12-0.
Now, Josh, I'm just going to sidetrack a little bit because I was on my Instagram the other day. And did you see tonight's junior prom, for those of you that don't know?
Yes, it is.
Did you see that the entire junior class proposed to Superintendent William Hart to go to junior prom with them?
Well played, junior class.
I thought it was pretty funny.
And well done, Superintendent Hart.
He gave him the big old check mark, yes. If you haven't seen it, go to the Everett Public Schools Instagram page. It's the new reel. I think it's really funny.
It's a great plug. An outstanding job by our junior class. Our superintendent, of course, would be remiss. We've got to give some love to Francie DeLuz and, of course, David O'Connor for their work in helping make that happen.
Or as we like to call him in the TV studio, the Doc.
The Doc, DOC. Always making it happen. But great job by our communications team and what they do, and Superintendent Hart. But, yeah, the creativity from that junior class.
No, that's amazing.
Oh, one of our favorites, our very own Johnny Goes. We know he's going to be looking dapper at that prom tonight.
Apparently coming in. Green tux.
And I believe it's got a little bit of a velvet feel.
I think so. But you know what? We'll be right back. We got to talk about this off stream.
This is Mia Allen putting a couple good cuts into it.
We've seen her on the plate. We've seen her at bat. We've seen her at left field. Let's see what she could do now.
And I really liked what I saw from Mia pitching last inning.
Like I said, I think she's got like a little spin on that ball because those balls weren't hitting the same way they were in the previous innings.
Yeah, no, she's throwing a spinner with some good heat. And let's see if she can help her own cause right now at the plate. Tell you what, though. You're seeing the dominance of Kylie on the mound, picking up the big punch out right there. Kylie's got it all, a big-time fastball, a really good off-speed pitch. Yeah, this Mustang team is pretty loaded. So now we're going to go to the bench here. We're going to see an at-bat by one of our seniors. This is number 20, Emma Salvi. We saw Emma honored at our senior festivities last week. Really nice thing that Coach Stacy Poschavo and Coach Nigro put together. You know, of course, the parents are involved, right?
The parents that come out to everything.
Yeah, no, big shout out to our parents who do an outstanding job of just their support and everything they do for these kids.
And what's great is school just let out an hour ago when this game started, and we've consistently seen more and more students come into Medford to support the team, and you know that's why you gotta love Everett sports.
Yeah, great turnout. It's what makes our community special, and you know, the Everett Tide always in full effect. Salvi with a good cut right there. Just some masterful pitching on display by Kylie. And 2 quick outs recorded by way of the K. And another senior, Louisa Valev. As Coach Poschavo letting her seniors get some swings now.
I like her swing, though. You know, she's got a nice uppercut. Most of the time, you don't want to do that. It will go into the outfield or it's a pop-up. But I kind of like her chances here.
Good eye by Valev.
Valev, traditionally the center fielder on the team.
That's right. And Valev does a nice job getting the walk. And we are now another senior. This is, of course, in the starting lineup as our center fielder, Jayla Davila. So Valev on first base, 2 outs. Jayla Davila's turn at the dish. That's in there for strike 1. Again, as we understand it, if this out is recorded, this will end the game via mercy rule.
But we've been wrong before.
We have. So Jayla with a good swing into that one. And that is how the out is recorded on a nice piece of hitting by Davila. And as I always say, I am often wrong because I see gloves going on and I see the Crimson Tide taking the field. So we will continue to play on, but I now believe it is in effect. So
okay.
Stay tuned, folks.
You're my side boo. Whoa! Holy! Does she still have it? Yo, I wonder if she still has it. Let's see. Let's see if you passed it.
Hey, how's it going? Did you play St. Francis basketball?
I did.
Yeah, I'm Joy's dad. Remember Joy?
I do.
What grade is number 5 then?
Senior.
Oh, she's senior?
Yeah.
She's like a good pitcher. That was
I know. What's bigger? I didn't know you were like that. Cool. Wait, did she play last year too?
Whenever we play who? Maybe I see your mom all the time.
Did she play softball last year too?
Joy? Yeah.
I remember that.
Me, you have to go to left.
All right, bottom of the 4th inning, and look at this, back onto the mound for the Crimson Tide. It's Peyton Warren. She's back out there. So Mia Allen now taking her familiar spot out in left field. This is the bottom of the 4th inning. And the Mustangs on top 12-0. To clarify my omission, which is often the case. So there is a mercy rule, but it has to get to 5 innings. So my mistake for those of you at home. I did not put my mortgage on it, but I felt good about it, and I feel good about a lot of things that I'm often wrong on. So not the first time, won't be the last time. I'm sure I'll find a way to mess this one up somehow. But, yeah, that's what we got from our very own Bird Marchand, who did interact with, I think it was Kimberly Firth. So, Kim, we're going to put you on the spot if this info is wrong. Although I'll still wear it, Kim. It's my words, not yours. Okay, here we go. Leading things off for the Mustangs. That is a foul ball that's probably going to bounce off the tree. And, oh, wow. Okay, again, not a softball. They're not soft. That one had a particular loud thud that definitely caught the attention of everyone in attendance. While we love the tree coverage, it certainly makes for a lot of interesting gravitational forces and objects to happen. Oh.
It's going to be a great stop by Seward right there.
Yeah, Seward, really good play. That ball was hit up the middle. Seward now moving from right field to shortstop.
And is that That is school committee member Robin Babcock taking some more photos. I see her at every high school event.
Yes, yes. Robin Babcock, our very own, on the school committee, and just always capturing the events, both in the athletic realm, the artistic realm, the educational realm. All things Everett, Robin Babcock is there. Hats off to you, Robin. Always a great job.
We'll see you Monday.
Yes, we will. School committee coming to you Monday. The second to the last. Well, we have 2 left. So Monday, and then, of course, the 16th.
16th.
That one is ripped down the third baseline. Nice effort by Alexa Yuga.
Big shout out to the student crew. They're not here today. Junior prom, all that sort of stuff. But big shout out to our student crew. We do this for you guys. You get to learn with us, but do we learn more from them? Yeah, I think so.
No, absolutely. They keep us young. They're outstanding. I'm glad you mentioned it. They really are great, and just a great group of kids. Really,
Going to get a little emotional during graduation, watching 5 of our seniors.
Yes.
Move on.
Yes.
Seward again, making the play.
Seward. Who else? Nice job by Ashley. Great.
Joe, I'm going to send you a picture of the chair that Jeff Natio has. We need to order some.
Oh, yeah. I like that. Beltadilla. We got some clouds rolling in as we are in the bottom of the 4th inning. I believe on our forecast, I think we were pretty clear, but that
clear until about 5 is what we saw.
Okay.
So,
We'll see.
Still won't be as bad as that first one I did with you, Josh.
How about Seward?
Seward
How about that
making
play?
all 3 of the plays.
Talk about it.
Unbelievable.
That was a hot shot to shortstop. Seward picked it clean, threw an absolute strike over to first. And
Let's get her on the mound.
Yeah, no, second out recorded. Nice job, Ashley. Okay, so now we have just 60 feet away at third base, the base runner. And this is Ruby Andreessen. Anzalone's at third.
Now, Josh, Andressa is giving a little bit of a running start to her hit. Do you know what the thought is behind that?
Yeah, so again, you do that often when you have someone that has wheels and someone that can pull off that type of athletic swing, which it works out right there. You can see a play like that. It's one of those things that you're asking a lot of your hitter, but when you have a hitter that's comfortable in that role, you're allowed, you can take a running start. Now, only a lefty can do it because a righty can't break the threshold of home plate. And so it's really something that a lefty really only has the chance to do. That ball is ripped. But Jayla Davila.
Great play.
Excellent job by Jayla coming up with the leather on that one. That will retire the side.
And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think that was the first scoreless Mustangs inning.
That's correct. So really nice job by Peyton Warren, who came back into the game and just dug in for a nice scoreless inning right there. So hats off to our senior Peyton Warren for digging deep. And the Tide now, again, this could be it. They have a chance to try to scratch one across. They'll extend this, but down 12, you're getting a nice pep talk from their coach right now, Post Chavo, going over some instructions and what could be their final at-bats of the season. All right, leading things off for the Crimson Tide, senior number 2, Cassidy Rivera, the catcher.
Cassidy makes all the plays behind the plate, does a great job defensively and offensively, quite honestly.
And it's also what Cassidy brings to the table mentally, always a steady, composed hand for the pitcher. Of course, done so with her glove, but just a very calming presence back there, and that's what you want from your catcher, someone that really can kind of keep your pitcher at ease when things can go sideways. And Cassidy puts a rip into that one. But the Mustangs just, again...
Great play by the center fielder.
Yeah, no weakness at all in their game. Nice job by the center fielder handling that one. And that is the first out of the inning. So now we have some laughter going on as Cassidy takes a small tumble coming back to the dugout. Much to the laughter of her dugout. We like to see the smiles. And now batting, it is number 1. We have Mia Oliva, another senior. So Oliva will get a chance swinging the stick. Strike 1, nice pitch by Kylie. I think it's clear you're going to see Pochavo trotting out all of her seniors.
You know, this could very well be their last game at Everett High School, and, you know, they got to be feeling the emotions right now.
And that is a punch out right there. So Oliva gets retired, and it is our final senior. This is number 6, Talisha Arrington. So Arrington now getting in at bat. The Mustangs are 1 out away from victory.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
According to Bird.
I mean, Bird, he's never wrong. I'm wrong, but Bird's not. Yet.
I'll tell you what, though, Josh, I definitely prefer this weather to the first time.
Oh, yeah, that was...
I got to bring it up every time we're together.
Back in April?
Back in April.
That game that had a 36-degree feels like. I think it was 42 out on the thermometer. Yeah, that was fun.
It was a great time. You know, got to break out the emergency hoodies, emergency gloves, all that sort of fun stuff.
Yeah.
And, you know, let's keep it to later in the season next year.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Nope. No, definitely. That's my bad. And, yep. Okay, so a free pass has been issued to Arrington, who will get the walk. And now it's our shortstop. It's everything senior, Ashley Seward. It's fitting that Ashley gets up to the plate here. Ashley skies that out, and Bella Tadir records the out. And that's how this one will end. It's the Mustangs advancing in the tournament.
Best of luck to them. You know, Wachusett, going to be rough.
Yeah, it's going to be a matchup of, well, now the Mustangs are 19-2, but a couple 2-loss teams going at it. And number 2 seed Wachusett. So I believe that game will be this Sunday out in Holden, Massachusetts, as that's where the Mustangs will take their show on the road. And for the Crimson Tide, this is where their road has ended, but not before another fine season, finishing up at 15-6. A really great year by Coach Pochavo, Coach Nigro. A really good job getting a nice applause here from the large Everett contingent that has showed up and showed out. And again, that's the support we talk about in the city of Everett.
Yeah, like I said, every sporting event we go to, it doesn't matter if it's one of the big ones like football, and you know, they're all kind of big. I'm going to take that back. All the big sports, softball, baseball, hockey. Even though hockey's kind of like a mixture now, we see all the other Everett sports teams showing up, and you'll love to see it. It makes you proud to be from Everett.
Oh, always proud to be from Everett. And again, we just want to always congratulate the fine work that our young student athletes have performed this season. And we want to especially bid adieu to our seniors Number 1, Mia Oliva. Number 2, Cassidy Rivera. Number 4, Jayla Davila. Number 5, Peyton Warren. Number 6, Talisha Arrington. Number 8, Ashley Seward. Number 12, Louisa Valev. Number 20, Emma Salvi. And number 22, Alexa Yuga. A fine career for our seniors. To the underclassmen, the torch has now been passed to you, but to our seniors, what a great job in finishing up what was another great season. 15-6, always consistent in making the tournament, and again, you lose to a quality opponent, you just have to tip your hat.
Yeah, absolutely. Like we've been saying all game, like the Mustangs, they just played that game as perfectly as you could get. You know, and there's a reason that they're, what are they, 19-2 right now. Excuse me, a little bit of math in my head. You know, did a little bit of quick math. Doesn't need to be right, just needs to be quick, right? But it was right. But no, they played the game perfectly, and they're really playing to their strengths at bat and defensively. Like, I can't be mad. Can't be mad. That was just a great team, and for Everett, a little rough, you know, couldn't get a point on the board, but they didn't play terribly, you know. Every step of the way, Medford just had a little bit of an edge.
Yeah, no, you said it well. They battled. I mean, they battled. You see, when you play an opponent like this, there's no margin for error at all, and there really wasn't. The Tide were playing clean, but again, you have a locomotive in the Mustangs where they all tremendous bats in the lineup. They're very sound defensively, great speed on the base paths, well coached. You can see it, and we wish them the best of luck. I mean, fellow Greater Boston League foe, wish them the best of luck in their road to Wachusett. But again, for our Crimson Tide, another fine season. Happy to always bring it to you here from EHS-TV, and another one in the books, Justin.
That's it. And we'll see you. Well, we won't be on the screen, but we'll see you behind the scenes on Monday for school committee and on Wednesday for the big one.
Yeah, the big one Wednesday. That's right, Justin. Everett High School graduation this Wednesday, June 4th. It's going to be awesome. We're live streaming all the action. So, check us out for all the latest and greatest from all things Everett Public Schools. But on behalf of Justin Hahn, I'm Josh Delgazo, our outstanding crew. We got Jeff Natio and Jonathan Bird Marchant. A special shout out to our very own Joe Camley. Rest up, brother. Look forward to having you back in the saddle for a big week ahead. But from all of us here at EHS TV, we'll see you next time.